So, too long didn't watch version of this video. I might upload the longer one. The kit is mixed. It's got some perks and some not perks. I think its primary advantage is that it's very lightweight. It's really only meant for one person. It's got 2 bowls but 1 spoon, so one is meant for soup, one is meant for bourbon. Comes with a collapsible ladle and a bamboo spoon. I haven't really been able to test the non-stickitiveness of this thing, and I haven't been able to test it over a fire, so this might have to be a multi-stage review. The lid only fits on the pot, does not fit on this thing. So these fit together, so you'd have to use the pot as your cover for the pan. But if you wanted to use both of them at the same time, you wouldn't be able to have a lid for the pan. It comes with a survival whistle. It sounds like a train whistle. I don't know why they included that. I think it's for maybe tax reasons or something. This thing is non-magnetic. The portability of it is harmed by the fact that there's no mechanism for the 2 halves to fit together. You have to have a jersey bag, so if this gets torn up, you're going to have to bring your own bag for it. I feel like maybe they could have traded off like this handle design for something that would have let them fit together, like Boy Scout cookware, World War I and World War II cookware probably already solved that problem a long time ago. You know, it's just primarily meant for speed and mobility, and a small size. It's not meant to be something that's like a full-fledged kit that's for multiple people. So it doesn't have luxuries like a loop that goes over the top to where you can suspend it over a fire. The branding is Smokey Camp, so you'd expect it to be used over a fire, but it doesn't have something that's that basic. Also, I don't know how fireproof these things are. Like, hopefully they don't melt when you're putting them over a fire. Like, they should be made of like silicone or something, but this is probably, best case scenario is nylon, but I think it's just regular plastic. The plastic on the ladle is recyclable, but this doesn't say like anything about whether or not it's recyclable. The lid doesn't have a vent on it that you can open or close, so if you're not careful, you could seal this together and create a pressure cooker, which, well, it'd be an imperfect seal, but maybe you want something like that to do pressure cooker type stuff. The bottom of both of these is just uniform thickness. It's the same as the sides. Usually when you've got a pan that you're expecting to last a long time, it'll have a thicker base so it doesn't warp. So I don't know how well this thing would hold up over a heat source that is as intense as a fire is. The spoon has some sharp corners of it, so if you were planning on doing like a ton of camping, you would eventually scratch up the inside of it, and that's kind of the same situation with the seal in between the 2 halves, the pot.